Red Wings fans, stand up. Yeah, we gonna throw them wings up, wings up, wings up. Show the league that this is our time. Let's make the city proud. We gon' win the Stanley Cup, Stanley Cup, Stanley Cup. After that we gonna party. We gon' show everybody. We show them all around the world. We show them all around the world. We show them all around the world. We gon' throw them wings up. We gon' throw them wings up.
I think we would have liked to probably have the lead most of the tournament, but I think it is what it is. We battled back, we showed a lot of character, and we ended up winning the game.
What does it mean to you to win this thing after losing in the championship game last year?
I think it means a lot. I think not just for us, but I think for the organization. I know they haven't won in a couple of years, so it was nice to finally have the championship under our belt and lead it into next tournament for whoever's here.
I feel pretty pleased about what you did in this tournament with 7 goals.
Yeah, I mean it was nice. I know points are nice and all, but I think playing the right way and winning hockey games, I think is what matters most at the next level. So I mean I found a way to contribute, and obviously it's good, but I think it's a better feeling to win as a group. So.
What can you say about your line, particularly at the end of the game when obviously you guys needed goals?
I think we needed some awakening. So Coach Simon managed to mix some lines a little bit, see if it'd get anything going. They played a really good game back there, so we needed something to give us a spark, and I think with a couple different line combinations, we were able to get that little spark.
Why do you think Givani Smith is so effective out there?
I think he's just a big boy. I mean, he's got some good skill. He's works hard in the corners, skates well, and I think guys are scared of him, so he always got the puck, and he makes room for the guys on his line, so when we have time and space with the puck, it's always nice, but he opens the game out for us a lot.
What do you have to say about Moritz Seider? It seemed like he was out there every other shift.
Yeah, I know. I don't think he's used to playing that much, but I mean, he loves being on the ice, he loves contributing, he likes helping the team win. And I think he's happy that we came out with the W today.
Did you know that it was in? They were calling a penalty.
Yeah, I mean that's just a finesse play by me, but around the net, so you can't really teach that.
So you knew what you were doing the whole time.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Winning this, I mean, this goal, the interesting thing that I found was that you guys as a team, you haven't been together that long, is that you know that after tonight, this team is never going to be the same. To win this, that was your goal for this guy, the bond, because there did seem to be a team chemistry, a sense of team, which is sometimes difficult because you're trying to also impress the Red Wings, and you kind of get caught up in yourself. You guys didn't seem, egos were checked at the door, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, that's just Detroit scouting doing a great job and getting good guys around getting good players, but also good hockey, good guys that, good personality. So it makes it easier, guys who have egos to come together and gel together to make a good team, and that's what it's all about.
Do you feel like that chemistry is part of the reason you guys are taking that trophy home tonight?
Absolutely.
Your first Prospects tournament, you're going home a champion. How do you feel?
It's been awesome. I think we have a great team, and obviously the tournament means a lot for the organization, so that was a huge step winning that thing. I think last year the guys were very close and lost in the final. Everybody is excited for main camp already.
This whole tournament, you've been out on the ice a lot. How are you feeling?
Pretty tired, to be honest. It was a lot. I wasn't used to that, but it's awesome. You get the chances in power play and PK, and I tried to figure out my role, and I think that was very well.
Did you feel any additional pressure being the Red Wings' first-round draft this year coming into Prospects tournament?
No, I don't think so. I mean, I got 3 years' time to make the team. There's no pressure at all. First of all, I just want to step into the tournament, perform well, and I think I did it. And now I'm excited for main camp.
I have to ask you about the team chemistry because it seemed like you guys are all pretty good buddies. I mean, how is that? How does it transition from the locker room onto the ice?
I don't know. First of all, everybody is, I would say, in the same age. I think that's a big advantage too. And everybody's looking for each other, and there's nobody alone at lunch or at supper. So I don't know. It was an awesome feeling at the beginning, and we do that on the ice too, and looking for a nice place. And I think that was one part, winning the championship.
All right, the 2019 NHL Prospects Tournament champions. How did it feel to lift that trophy?
Yeah, I mean, it felt really good. You know, guys put in a lot of hard work, and we think once we got to the championship game, we were really excited to get after and win, and it feels really good to get the come from behind victory again.
Walk me through that roller coaster of a last game, the championship game with so many highs and lows. Tug of war game. What was it like out there?
Yeah, I mean, it was tough. You know, I think the ebbs and flows of the game were really evident. You know, we were playing really well at the beginning, got some goals, and then, you know, they made a really hard push and got a 2-goal lead there. But, you know, third period has kind of been our period. So we're confident in our abilities and came back and got some quick goals there. And, you know, the momentum just started going.
I was talking to Moritz Seider, and it's your first Prospects Tournament here as well. I mean, you've played with some of these guys, but what's it like coming into this locker room and having that kind of chemistry, and how does that transition onto the ice?
Yeah, I mean, I think everyone's just really comfortable with each other, and I mean, I think that just helps us on the ice, communicating and being able to tell each other, you know, when you make bad plays, when you make good plays, and not feeling too awkward or anything like that. So I think that's been a huge part of our success and part of the reason why everyone's doing so well.
It was a fun game. I think that we obviously did some things that we could have been a little better in, but I think I think all week this group's been pretty tight, pretty resilient, and to come back from a deficit like that to win a game going to camp is going to be huge for a lot of these guys' confidence.
Where do you think was the difference in tonight's game? Where do you think the game turned? Because it looked like there were so many times where you could have folded, but you didn't.
Well, I think we started to get pucks deep in the third period instead of, I think the second period is a little bit too individualistic, and we're trying to do things on our own, and as a result, we turned the puck over, and now we're coming back in our own end, and it just had a big disconnect in the second, and then, you know, at the end of the second period, we were down by 1, and we weren't, you know, it's not a bad spot to be in, but I think we only had 15 shots after 2 periods, so law of probability is not going to give you too many goals with 15 shots after 2.
How about the contributions of Givani Smith when you added him to that top line?
Yeah, well, he was playing well, and you reward guys when they're playing well, and Texas had some big, heavy defensemen, some big forwards, and, you know, we're dumping the puck in, but we weren't protecting it very well. And Givani is a big body, he's strong, and that's why we put him up there, hold on to pucks, and then let Velano and Hirose do their thing, and some of the other guys played heavy as well.
To win this tournament, especially after you fell in the championship game last year.
Yeah, well, we were talking about that earlier. Yeah, we can never seal the deal. And Noobs was here too, and he was saying that I've been in plenty of championship games, just never won one. So, oh, that's great, Mike. But no, it's, you know, and that's what we talked about after the second period. It doesn't matter if it's a pickup game or a summer tournament before training camp. You want to win, and, you know, to be a part, you have to recognize how to play the game to win. Whether that's playing simple, or if you're a goal scorer, you got to score a goal. If you're a defensive minded forward, play some defense. You know, just kind of play to your identity and try and win this game. Do the little things that are going to add up to big things.
How pleased are you as a coach that this team did come together, faced adversity every game, came from behind in every game to win this tournament? I mean, did you have a feel when you had this group on the ice that they were capable of doing what they were able to do?
Well, they were. I think from the beginning of the week, you could tell they're good kids, and that was the first from Kim Brody, who takes care of all the logistics behind the scenes. That was her first impression. They're great kids. So, and you could see that on the ice, in the locker room, and I think that speaks to the kind of the character of the people that we drafted. So I think it's great for the organization.
You know, I know you said that you
Detroit, let's go. Throw your wings up. Win the Stanley Cup. Throw your wings up. Win the Stanley Cup. Wahoo! La da 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 do. Wahoo! La da 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 do. Wahoo! La da 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 do. Wahoo! Ha! The Red Wings just scored on you. La da 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 do. Wahoo! La da 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 do. Wahoo! La da 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 do. Wahoo! Ha! The Red Wings just scored on you. Yeah, I am from that hey hockey town, Detroit, winged wheel. You know know we're the best around. Motor City Mitten with playoffs are the tradition. Winning is the ambition, this team is on a mission. Now, let me introduce the leader of the pack. Henrik Zetterberg can carry the whole team on his back. And that's a fact, we got the magic man, but you already know this is supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. There's Howie, who's a brick wall. We love watching guys get crown walls. And Linsky shooting cannonballs, that's just to start this roll call. The Red Wings are #1 in the game. Stick this in your head till you remember the name. Why, woo! La da 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 do. Woo! La da 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 do. Woo! La da 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 do. Woo! Ha! The Red Wings just soared on you. La da 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 do.